Okay, another super happy fun day at the gym. So, using the bench for incline bench press simply because I'm no longer using the bar. Simple reason is that there's too much pain in my shoulders. It's just unnatural to keep it straight, keep it bent. Okay, so 30, 60, 90 is all I'm going to do here. And I mean, that's really light for me, so light for anybody really. And just keep it nice pace. You don't have to lift heavy. And just nice and slow. Go down nice and slow. That's the next one to go up to 60. It's really hot here today, about 32 degrees. So I'm just messing. I might just go through the motion. I extend a little bit more when there's no weight. That's really just to limber up. I've got a little bit of pain in my elbow. I was still doing arm curls, which I still do like 100 pound, but that's a little bit of a problem. And, I might pick a good song here too. A little bit tired today. I didn't get good sleep last night. £60. With the free weights, you don't have to lift as heavy because you're really compounding it. You've got a lot of other muscles being worked at the same time. So just relax. Don't worry if you can't lift. That's it. Nice and easy. Don't have to drop them. Put them down like a man. Knives are right in front of me too. And so that really feels that real working off that. Well, to be honest with you, I'm going to do 100 kilogram, 225 on the barbell. But here I only do 180 pound. And I haven't noticed any decrease in size. But I have noticed that because I've changed a few things here and there, getting a little bit more cut. even though I'm not losing weight, I've noticed that when you gradually increase weight, instead of just lifting like 2 sets 12 reps at your max, you go low, once set it low weight, medium, then a high, then medium, then low. So more reinforcement of the muscle, I think. And now we'll go up to 90 pounds. What's that, 40, 42, 43 kilograms, 44? No, 40. No, 42, 43 kilograms. Then go back down, because I find a good song. Okay. What I'll do before I do, just gotta stretch a little bit long. And you have to psych yourself up. I'm done now. See, that's a much more natural angle for me than doing like that. If you do like that, I already feel way too much on there. And that's where the pain's been coming from. And even with the bench press, that's just a little bit too much on your shoulder, and that's definitely due to getting old. All right, sure. 30, 60, 90. We'll try to find a good song before I do it. Again, I've just had a little bit of a longer rest because it's just so hot. And I guess 90 pounds is 2.5 kilo. Just stretch out my neck a little bit. Just a little bit tense. Hard. This one's not easy. But someone's got to lift it. And the other thing I might do, put that off so it stays away from any damage potentially. All right. Getting tired. Yeah. 12 reps, the last 2 weren't too good. So I'm going back down. I'll try to do 15 of these. I should be alright there. Again, just go through the motion. Make sure I'm nice and loose. Do some dynamic stretching. Just to down now. Okay, make sure you got a good song, Gods of War, Def Leppard. Oh, that was fun. Now, that's a little lightweight. Okay. Definitely there. But, you know, get through that in 10 minutes, you know? That's what it's all about. Or maybe 15. So, trying to limit 2 hours a day here. Simply because you've got to do other stuff. Now we'll just go do 15 of these. Twelve. Oh. And that'll be the end of 8. See you again. 5 total sets, 1 heavy set, 2 medium sets, 2 light ones. And you still feel like my chest is popping out, so why even try to do anything more? It doesn't make any sense to overexert yourself to cause injury if you're getting the results you want. Oh, that's it. Now we've got to move on. You got super happy fun. So, okay. Okay, more super happy fun. So we used to just do 2 sets at 45, 1 set at 45 kilogram and 1 set at 50, but I realized it's just too painful. So now, I do 19 kilogram and 38, then 50. And just in the lower weight, just go nice and slow. just warming up. It's almost like you don't even have to stretch beforehand, just got to bend my knees a little bit, I forgot about that one. If you're doing it correctly, you'll feel right in your triceps, you'll feel even at 18, 19 kilogram, 19. The muscle flexing. Now, in between these I do just crunches as well with but the problem with doing the crunches on a 90 kilogram is it's just way too easy. So I'll do this so instead of doing for the crunches, you know, I'll start at 37.5 kilogram, do 4 sets 37.5, then 1 set of 50. So this, as I said, it's just too easy for me at 18.5, 18.75, I think it says. Okay, now 37.5. A little bit more weight, basically double, but nowhere near as heavy as I can do, so nice and slow. Legs a little bit bent, a little bit forward on the body. Nice and slow through the rep range. One more for mama. Okay. Because I have big triceps. But as long as they're there. Because my theory is as long as you work the muscle, it's easier to make it bigger if you need to, but there's no point for me making it any bigger. And next we'll move on to the full rack, 50 kilo. We'll get some water. Alright. Time to do the big boy weights, 50 kilo. Make sure it's in correctly. Elbow's a little bit sore. Yeah, I think I'm going to give up all barbells because when you keep it straight like that, it's a little bit painful. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I'm not gonna get there, am I? No, no. So, might just wait a minute and go back and do 2 more. I didn't like those last 2. Yeah. If you're lifting 110 pounds, this, okay, so what? It's gonna happen. You haven't slept well the night before, you're a bit tired, you're a bit painful. Alright, let's just do 2. Just give yourself a minute. Okay. One, two, one more. Yeah, okay. Got good definition there. So, now go back down to 37.5, then 18.75. And it's fun for everybody. Get some water. Okay, now we're going back down. Good song, Lakini's Juice by Live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. Nice and easy, you see. And that's 37.5. That's like 40. Almost 90 pound, 88 pound. That's probably 85 pound. That's great. I mean, that's the most you can do. That's why go anymore, you know. Yeah. You're doing 50, like someone like me, I weigh 97. That's more than half my weight. It's a fair bit. Just for that muscle, you know. So, the triceps. I use this one. Most people use those things, but I seem to not be able to grip it. And that's my fingers, a little bit arthritic. It's hard to grip on. Anything like that, I get a lot of pain, a lot of inflammation, and I don't particularly want to take medication. I was told it's anti-inflammatory. The more pharmaceuticals you take, the more you just become a science experiment. I think always the less you take, the better of anything. Alright, so now we've got to do crunches, which and then again it's really hot, so I'm going to get some water. So these are the crunches I do on this, and yes, I do Russian twists. I do leg raises and side oblique crunches as well. So I get a real good workout here. But I just do this just as like a backup. I recommend. So again, just this now. So I'm only doing half the weight, 37.5. I was doing 50. And yeah, no, it's nice and slow. Keep the back straight. Don't bend the back. So many people do that. Like, it's gonna cause pain. Because my back is not perfectly straight, I guess. If your knees can't take it, get a mat. Ooh. Got to be careful when you bring that back because you definitely swing back up. Alright, so gonna go back down the rep range now. Finish and move on. Okay, now the linear hack. I use basically all leg machines except the squat. squat rack because my back, I can't do it. So my ritual is always the same. Always the same. This always goes around first to stop the sweat on there. Make sure there's a good song playing. Janet Jackson, can't go wrong. Too much sweat on this weakens it. I've noticed that. You'll notice it will start to tear. So, make sure it's tight. I've seen people put belts on it. They're like, you can put your like 2 or 3 fingers in it. What's the point? It's got to be uncomfortable a little bit. And then put my shoes back on. Stops the sweat. Now, all I do for warm up is stretch out my legs a little bit. Because I'm only saying 120, but I end up at 280 plus the machine is 27 or 28. So I end up at 700 pound. Nice easy weight. I don't go all the way to, I'm basically just getting off 90. And the reason I'm doing that is, when I do go back, I've got a lot of knee pain. And also, I do stuff my legs every day. And maybe you can see, I mean, not exactly small, got the veins popping out. If I drop my calories for 2 weeks, there'll be nothing but veins there. Easy 12 at 120 plus 27, so 140, about 150 kilo. Now we started getting the big boy, 200 and 100, 100, 227, 200. Is it 29? I think it says. I think it's 29, 229 kilo. Oh no, 27. Yeah. Honestly, like, that's when I add these, that's almost, that's just under 700 pound. I don't want to go anymore. And, we should have a good song on. Ozzy Osbourne, Shot in the Dark. Can't go wrong with that. Look at the stretch again. We don't do that. I'm noticing that I'm cramping really bad when I get home. And just try to get a little bit more blood flow through. Maybe help with them. I don't drink any. Very rarely I drink like sports drinks and stuff like that. I drink milk and water, Diet Coke. But You just want to keep limber as well, even though it's really hot. Yeah. All right. Let's do this for Aussie Osborne. All the muscles are really popping out. That's enough. Now we go up to the big boy. Might go grab some water. It's 34 degrees now. And you know, just calm the heart rate down before I go on to the go, especially when it's hot. And this is why sometimes between in your sets, if it is really hot, extend your break between your sets a little bit. The heat will get to you, especially here in Thailand. Not that I don't like it, but you got to maintain your health. So that's 6. That's 300. All right, let me go get some water. Big boy weights. Separate from the men from the boys. The girls from the women. The chickens from the roosters. And the mice from the New York rats. And we'll stretch. Keep them nice to stretch. And good song, What Goes Around by El Nino. Whoa. That was moving too. Damn. That felt scary. The only thing you can do is move it right back. One, two. Super happy fun dips. Just really just a good shoulder exercise to do. This machine really has a little bit of a forward angle to it. Again, I start off really low. I end up at 150 pound. but I start off at 50 pound or 23, 24 kilo. I don't just nice and slow through the rep range. And really, I don't really have too much of a break. 150 doesn't really extend me super far, but it's enough to feel like I'm doing something, you know. Or even at 50, you could feel like you're doing something. And it would go through really nicely. And so that's enough of that. It goes up a little bit high as well. So when I'll just do that. The seat can't be adjusted higher or lower. If it was a little bit higher, I wouldn't need to do that, but just to protect the shoulders. Again, the other thing you could do is when you just lift up off the ground a little bit. Just when you go back, just like that. So now we'll just jump down to 100. I know I can do way more, but recovery is important. And I already do other shoulder exercises like lateral raises, Arnold press. The ISO horizontal. Raises as well. So I've already got a whole bunch of stuff on my shoulders. Don't need to go too crazy. So just lift myself up. These can go in or out because I'm a little bit wide. Out. Nice and slow. And I've hit the 2-hour mark. So and when I'm doing this as well, it's bilateral machine. As you go, I'm trying to put just a little bit more in my left because my left is a little bit weaker than my right. Well, yeah, it's really hot. But I think it's also good just to sweat out a little bit. It helps build your resistance to the heat and all the problems you have. Helps build up that what's it called? Endurance. And just sweating out that water is good to keep those pores fresh. I smell like cigarettes today. I have neighbours who they go outside and they'll smoke like late at night. And I don't know, all my windows are closed and I have the air conditioner on like the lowest cool setting. And I don't know if it's coming through the air conditioner or not. But the problem is when I'm asleep, I can't smell it. I'm not supposed to smoke in my building as well. There's a designated area, but I think they're holidaying people from somewhere else. I'm not going to say which country, but these people tend to not follow the rule because the rules aren't written in their language. They're written in English and Thai, and they don't read them. If they're not in their language, they don't read them. All right, let's do 150. One, two, a little bit more on my left. My left shoulder goes in a little bit because I cracked it 23 years ago now. Never healed properly. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Thumbs up. Not bad, not bad. Good song as well. TLC. What about your friends? Was that 91? 92. From the album. Really, what you can talk about Destiny's Child, you can talk about all the K-pop Korean girl groups being great. TLC were on another level. Same with SWV, Sisters with Voices, T-Boz, Left Eye Chili. So just tight, just worked so well together. Okay, so let's go back down. $100 lb lightweight. I don't think TLC have ever released a bad song, you know. It's just same with SWV. I mean, name a song you don't like from SWV. If you can name one, there's something wrong with you because they're like awesome. Okay. Okay. It's lightweight now. So my left arm shoulder is going a little bit out there. Got to keep that in. Got to stick that muscle. Really got to keep the form out. And that's 12, but no, it goes down to easy scene. Don't worry, you see the shoulder comes out. So that turn there. And it's basically quasi-dislocated. I think, yeah. So let's do 12 more. Nice and easy. that's that. All I gotta do now is wipe the machine down, do my oblique crunches, and then I'm finished. I can go home. Right, let's go wipe this machine down and get some water. So, I'm a bit just a little bit fat around there. Still, you can see the just got to love that. And there as well. That's no good. But the shape is there. But that fat, that's the fat. Got to get that rid of that. So it's calorie deficit. That's just purely calorie deficit. So if I stick to no bread for a while, at least let's try that. As you can see, all the muscle there is still there. So just gotta check out the legs now. Okay, so thigh muscles. I don't know if you can see that too well, but all the definition is there. Again, it's just like just a layer of fat on the top. See the muscles all popping out there. So I think I loosen up where it goes, and that's nice and big. So, and I got a good butt as well. I got a very big, firm butt. So, that looks alright. And from the back. So, they're all there. It's just a few hundred more reps in the medium weight. I'll probably tone them out. Imagine look at that when you're 46. So, yeah, look at that. That's good. Alright, show's over.